All right, I'm Todd Zepio, your superintendent here at Shaker Ridge Country Club, and on this edition of Maintenance Monday, we're going to be showing you our 5-unit reel fairway mower. It's a reel mower as opposed to a rotary mower, which you probably have on your homeowner lawnmower. But our greens mowers, fairway mowers, they're all reel mowers. So this is John Balsh, our equipment manager. He's been with us 4 full seasons. He's going to give you a rundown on how he sets up the machines and adjusts them.
Well, basically, I put the machines up on the lift, and all 5 units have to be measured and identical, so they don't leave any stripes. I start with basically checking the reel to bed knife adjustment with a piece of paper to make sure that it cuts smoothly all the way across. Basically, I spin the reel and make sure that it's a clean cut all the way across so we don't have any flat spots. And of course, I would do that on all 5 heads to make sure. If it had needed an adjustment, there are 2 adjustments on either side up here, and you would go in there. I think each click is 3/1000ths, and then I would bring that closer. Once I get all that set, I will go with an AccuGauge gauge, sort of like this. It's a gauge to check the height of cut. And on this particular machine, I think we're cutting at 540.
Yep.
And I basically put it up underneath the bed knife, rest it on the back roller and the front roller, and you take a measurement. 539, 540, give or take. I mean, it's not 100,000%. And you do both sides, just so that it's even on both sides. And now, if that needed an adjustment, we would loosen up these bolts here, and then turn the knob, and we adjust the front roller to bring it up or lower, depending on where we want our height of cut. And then again, we have to have all 5 identical. And that's about it for that.
Yeah, and John runs into a lot of issues with, especially this time of year, we can have guys out there mowing in the dark, and sometimes you can't see what's in front of you perfectly well when it's pitch black. So these guys have hit quarters, hit stones, and then they might start seeing a stripe and not even know they hit something. So that's when they call John, and he'll bring his paper and he'll go out in the field and adjust them to make sure that we're cutting smooth all the way across. And sometimes it's
too late.
It's too late, and he's got to bring it back in, put it on the lift or back lap, and
at that point, depending on how bad it really hit it, sometimes I have to take the whole unit off and put it in the grinder, and then we'll grind this reel to make it true again, and then we would replace the bed knife on the bottom, and then we would go ahead and back lap it, and then we would just do the previous setup that I just showed you. As far as the machine itself, I usually service that on an off day, so I do it back and forth. I do 1 day setup with the heads, and then another day I'll grease the machine, check the fluids, check all the hydraulic hoses, make sure we don't have a leak, and move on to the next one. And that's it.